A jury now has the weekend off, and come Monday, they'll be back to deliberate the future of Harold Henthorn and whether he killed his wife. Jurors started deliberations today, then went home. In closing arguments, the prosecution said Henthorn kept giving different stories about what happened when his wife fell off a cliff 3 years ago, while the defense said that didn't prove he killed his wife. 7 News reporter Jennifer Kovaleski talked to Tony Henthorn's family after court today.
The prosecution said he took her to the cliff to get rich and cash in on her insurance policy. The defense argued it was a tragic accident and there's no evidence she was pushed. For the families, they had to relive that tragic day.
It's very difficult, very nervous, very emotional, shaking as we speak.
For family and friends of Tony Henthorn, the fight for justice hasn't been easy.
It was very difficult to sit there and listen to all that. It was emotional. Cried several times.
Tony's brother and other family members were in the courtroom for the closing arguments.
The prosecution did a very good job. I think the evidence is sound. I do think that they presented an excellent case, and I think that Harold is guilty.
Henthorn's brother was also in the courtroom, but he declined to comment.
It's been a lot of up and down. We grieved. We settled with that grief. We came to some rest in knowing what had happened, and now we're grieving again.
3 years after Tony's death, friends and family are hopeful Henthorn will be found guilty, and they'll finally get the justice they've been waiting for.
This case is built about him being a money-grubbing husband, and I think that they proved that case.
Guilty. There's no other answer in my mind.
Harold Henthorn didn't show a lot of emotion, but he did look down and shake his head several times as the prosecution laid out its case, something Tony's family called disrespectful. If he's convicted, he could spend the rest of his life in prison. In the newsroom tonight, Jennifer Kovaleski, 7 News.
And Henthorn could have faced the death penalty, but since this is a federal case, prosecutors decided to seek life in prison. That's because to get a death sentence in a federal case is a very complex process that includes many steps.